this is a high debt
High debt.
encouraged society here, right? If you're looking at credit cards and this credit card and that one, and as you say, don't even get me started on the pharmaceutical ads here. It's like insanity. Please ask your doctor to get this drug.
Mm-hmm.
They cause you to die and give you blindness and all sorts of things. And so there is a big challenge. I mean, statistically, if you look globally, only 2% of people globally can afford to retire.
Right.
It's not just the US. This is a global number. So I don't know what impact that has on people, but again, financial. So what you are starting to see, especially in the technology space, I work in fintech, it's my other day job I do, is with regards to more educational tools for fiscal responsibility, i.e. the old rule of, and it comes to education and starting younger, where you have the piggy bank, and a good option is, 10% for your charity, 30% in the savings account, 30% for your other expenses, and 30% that you live on.
There's actually a provider in the UK called Go Henry, which has an app and a debit card for children, and you can allocate them pocket money, and then it shows the various things you were just talking about.
Yeah, and
There's
think
lots of
about,
that too.
yeah, and a lot of it is teaching people about compound interest, and that's why I say when you're looking at financial responsibility, I don't think there's enough education, but you are starting to see, especially in developing markets, which sit with high levels of poverty, and others where people live on credit. You are starting to see these type of private industry programs coming up, and some of them are government sponsored as well. But society, at the end of the day, when you look at that 18-year-old, is, I mean, and this is the one thing which fascinates me as well from the Gen Zs, which is they are in this bracket, right, is the possibilities of the influenced economy where they can become millionaires. And unfortunately, some of them got into some good luck with crypto investments and things, became overnight millionaires, and now we know what the outcome of that is with the current crash, right? So in a way, there's this thing that, oh, I can just generate things. And so for me, it comes back into can't be early enough, and also get parents to start teaching kids, because, I was lucky to grow up in a family where my dad was focusing on that in teaching me the good habits. But not everyone's that lucky.
No. Sorry.
I think one of the reasons is because most parents don't know either. So that's where Knock is having a problem, because she has to educate them too.
Do you have the phrase "babies having babies" where you are?
I've heard it.
So the bottom line is that, so my parents' generation, my dad is currently 86. I've never seen him drunk. Actually, I've seen him tipsy a couple of times, but that's later in life. I've never seen him drunk. He always showed me, a firm hand. There was always not a firm hand physically, but a firm way of being. And they were made to be adults. He was alive during the Second World War, and so he's informed by that experience. My generation, so 50-year-olds, a lot of us were out partying with glow sticks and white gloves till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Some of us are still doing it, not me, but there is that party mentality. And the children we've had, we've wanted to be their friends, which has led to all sorts of problems. So the children they're going to have, which are the people that we're really talking about, because they're already having, so we're on, so I'm 50, they would have had children of their own. Yes, they are their child. So the children of the children are about 8 or 9 as we speak. In my generational group, my children generation have got their own children who are 8 or 9.